Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to DC-Cember. Now that we got the Snyderverse movies out of the way, now we can move on to the rest of the DC universe. For this list is going to be with films that are not really connected all together, just pretty much standalone films, as well as any trilogies or individual franchises. So now, let us start with number 12.
Mercy. Oh, not tonight.
I'll just say, even though that's not technically exactly a DC movie, I mean, granted, in the opening credits, it does have the DC logo since the company did buy Vertigo Comics.
They did indeed.
And I'll just say, as far as for vigilante characters, political agenda themes, this was definitely unique with V's appearance, design, his personality, just unhinged.
Like a crazy person.
I'm quite sure they will say so.
I think that was Hugo Weaving's third big break in the 2000s, right? Right after Elrond and Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, and that was before he got to be Red Skull in Captain America.
That's right.
Just once, though.
I gotta say, for Alan Moore's work, whether it's for Vertigo or even DC, like The Killing Joke, it's very unique. And I kind of like the fact that with V, we never really see him unmasked, even if we pretty much who he was before.
It's a surprising amount of discipline for the filmmakers to have had. Granted, I never actually read the book itself, so I don't know how that holds up compared to the original source material.
For me, unfortunately, guys, V never did it for me. It's one of those things that I often fall asleep trying to watch it. I wish I had more to add, but that's my only contribution to this particular movie that some people it's a win for, and in my case, unfortunately, it was not.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, it was a tough one for me, especially with the total list of how this was tied between this and Superman 2. And I enjoy Superman 2, but whether you go by with the Richard Donner cut or theatrical, it's just, even though it was great seeing Terrence Stamp fighting against Superman and everything and how it all went down, it's still, I feel like it takes away from the movie of how Superman takes away Lois's memories of his secret identity, whether if it's that memory wiping kiss or rewinding time again.
But I will say, Brian, even though I respect your decision, I'm totally not happy with it, especially with Terrence Stamp recently dying. Just disrespectful, Brian. Disrespectful, I tell you.
I'll kneel before Zod if I'm on yours.
Absolutely.
But I guess to me, it's despite how much I'm a Superman fan, I'm always a Batman fan at heart. And I guess I do like the vigilante aspects. And I guess with me, V for Vendetta, it does remind me a little bit of Mask of the Phantasm with murderous vigilante with a certain goal, just not so completely personal, where it's more of a political agenda. And I guess it's kind of like that narrative of you never know who it really is. Was it really the person that was in that whole virus attack scheme or just a prisoner for other means? I mean, the movie is a interesting window of the 2020s, and it's scary since now we are in that time period.
And you mentioned Mask of the Phantasm, and I just rewatched that for the first time in years. I was like, oh wow, I forgot it's this good. And then rewatched it 2 more times.
Oh, now I want to watch it again.
Yeah.
But I guess I could say this, that even though that for Terrence Stamp, that for while Superman 2 didn't quite meet the cut still, we should honor his memory with his memorable line, how he delivered being a menacing threat for Superman, as well as being the voice of Jor-El in Smallville.
Come to me, son of Jor-El! Kneel before Zod!
Thanks for watching today's episode. If you enjoyed the commentary, be sure to check out my guest podcast channels. Click the links in the description box to find out more details.